turned psychopath.
They're waiting for it, and they already have a profile.
Yeah, I guarantee he's definitely on the local police department, if not the FBI's radar.
Roger, roger. WF12.
Watt meter 2, quick and quiet.
What is all this QRM coming from, 45 or 46?
We got some hand jobs up on 46, that's why I'm double sideband.
Roger on that, yeah. I mean, they're definitely hearing you. They're definitely hearing all of us. We're in their passband.
They're not hearing me because I'm running QRP.
And we probably got a couple wise asses running upper sideband right next to us, too.
Can't we all just get along?
No! It's more fun this way.
I heard somebody saying, I think it was Harry, that George Floyd's been sober for over 1,000 days.
I kind of like that. That was a good one.
That was really good.
1,435 days.
Now, how many more are there to go?
Well, it all depends if, he can keep his nose clean.
That's a good one, too.
That's kind of hard with worms growing in and out.
There's 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer.
In his case, it was 100 bottles of fentanyl.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow we'll have a tribute to Bathhouse Barry. Either him or Big Mike. I haven't decided which one yet, but tomorrow, stay tuned for tomorrow. It'll be another tribute.
I like the photograph of the cover of that book that you sent there to me, Harry. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's up there on the bestseller list, I think, somewhere.
Roger. When you get done reading it, I'd like to have it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big reader of books like that, to tell you the truth. I'll tell you what, I might do the Reader's Digest version, but if you happen to read it, maybe you could give us your Reader's Digest version. How's that sound?
That's fine.
You guys want to read a good book. I keep telling you got to read the book 2017. You'll be amazed.
I saw the movie, but I know the movies and the books are, usually quite a bit different.
Yeah, read the book. The book is more detailed. You'll get more out of the book.
Roger. I'll be right back. WF12.
There's your assignment for the week, Harry and John from Ossipee. Read that book.
2017, and give me a little synopsis.
Oh, it's about Obama and the way he was going to change America and what his plan was, and now that we see it, and it's all happening.
Well, he said that in 2008 that he was going to fundamentally change America, and wow, he did a great job, didn't he? Destroy our great republic.
Yeah, right. But it's very interesting. Read that book. You'd be amazed because that book came out in 2008.
That's when he said it. So,
right.
I'll read it.
It's
Marxism by Marx Levin.
It opens your eyes to a lot of things. another thing you guys should look at too. You know, we all talk about social media. Well, there was a documentary, and you can watch it on I don't know if it's on YouTube, but I know it's on Netflix and Hulu. And that's the name of it, social media.
Well, yeah, they suppress speech they don't like. You know, they call it disinformation. Yeah. That's why amateur radio in general, is a good medium to get the real word out.
Oh, of course it is. It always has been.
The original social media. But they call us fringe now. We're a bunch of guys that are all fringe. We're just fringe.
Yeah, we're MAGAs.
I don't care. Don't call me fringe. You want to call me MAGA?
Well, back in the day, they used to call us geeks.
I have never been called a geek.
Well, they label everybody because that's the Democrats, in their identity politics. So everybody has to be identified as something.
You know, I mean, you didn't have to be called to your face. You're a geek, but that's what they refer to us as.
Yeah, I was a varsity football player in high school, and in 10th grade. So it was interesting because I joined the chess club, and the kids in there were geeks, and they were like, "Oh my God, this guy's joining the chess club."
Yeah, you see. But in general, that's what they called us. Look. I was into ham radio, astronomy, chemistry, but I was also under the hoods of vehicles and working on outboard motors and marine engines. So, quite a difference between, the technical scientific stuff that I was into, and also on the other end, the mechanical stuff.
I played ice hockey. They called me the Bone Crusher.
The Bone Crusher, I like it.
Yeah, that was back in the day when hockey was the game that was called, this is how you play Don't Fuck With Me.
I don't think ice hockey's gone woke yet, has it, Harry?
The biggest guy on the other team, and he was the first guy I slammed into the boards. And the rest of the game, I did pretty well because nobody messed with me.
Yeah, you take out the biggest one first, the baddest guy, and the rest is history.
I was always into the neighbor's wife shorts when I was a kid in school, and I was supposed to be in school, but they called me the crab.
Professional. Do you follow professional hockey at all?
Yeah, no, not at all. I don't watch any sports at all anymore. I consider it all fixed. I don't know.
Oh, there's no doubt. Professional sports are all fixed. The NFL, man, not only is it fixed, it's gone so left and woke. The Super Bowl, the Black National Anthem, and the LGBTQ Pride Parade during the Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah, well, football is licensed as entertainment. It's not licensed as a sport. So what does that tell you?
The fix is in.
The more they do this shit and shove it in our face, and you're gonna do this, and you're gonna do that, they think they're creating diversity and whatnot, but it's not. Diversity has to happen all on its own. When they try to force it and they do this shit, all it does is piss people off.
Well,
Exactly.
when you get
Hey,
people to believe
getting back to
absurdities, you
football,
can get them to
how
commit
long
atrocities.
after
The
the
absurdity
election
in
next year
2020
do
is
you
that
think
America
this
is systemically
Taylor
racist.
Swift and what's his name, the football player, I don't even know his name. How long do you think that's going to last?
Roger. She had like 36 different boyfriends or something like that. At least that's what she's coming out with.
Yeah, that's an STD waiting to happen right there.
Roger. That puts her well into the ballpark of being a glorified slut.
Well, yeah, you know, she looks like she looks pretty rough right now. There's if you go on to Citizen Free Press, no, the Liberty Daily website, and just scroll down a little bit. There's an article. Maybe they took it off. You might have to look for it, but there's Go down a bit past the Liberty Daily header. And then you'll see a picture of her, and then click on the link below it, and then look at the picture they have inside this link of her. She looks like trailer trash.
To me, there's nothing cute about the girl.
She's got the same body as that Bud Light dude.
So if she took a shower, she'd maybe resemble my grandmother.
Yeah, I like a hourglass figure. Nice thin waist, flat tummy, nice hips. But that face of hers, I don't know. It's to me, she's not attractive at all.
Yeah, but what about the Adam's apple?
Uh-oh.
I honestly
You got a
think
pouch
it's
downstairs, too?
She's got I don't know. Usually, I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to it. But as soon as you see the Adam's apple, you got something in question here. Flick the channel.
Well, she's got a lot of money, though. She's a billionaire, so she's done something right in business.
I think she was
maybe we
born
shouldn't
a
be
boy.
titling her she.
I think she was born a boy.
That's a plausible theory if she looks like Mulvaney or whatever the person's name is. Oh. What did I call it, a guy? Yeah. I'm going to be in trouble with the FCC for misgendering people.
I'm sorry you come up with. I never thought of that, but that might happen.
I hope not. I think it's the last acronymed agency in the government that hasn't been completely corrupted.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Watt meter 2, quick and quiet. We're gonna go QRT 73, gentlemen.
All right, Harry. Nice chatting with you, and we'll look for you. We'll look for you down the log. 7-3, and enjoy the evening. W2QAQ from WF12.
Have a good one, Harry. 7-3. KB1KJ.
7-3, Harry. Have a good one.
So, Fred, you got your amp all squared away?
I think so. I hope so.
All right.
I'll run it up here. My antenna won't handle it up here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Things are paving now.
Yeah, I had to flip up to 60 just for a second to see if Possum was there. We're beyond the Possum hour.
Yeah, we're right near it.
Roger.
Saturday night, you might be spending some time with the family.
You're right. And it would be a normal, decent thing to do. We're all misfits. So we're here on 75 meters talking to each other.
Well, I think there's only one misfit that comes around. Well, there's a few of them, but
they don't even qualify.
Most of them don't ID, so I guess they don't have ham licenses, I guess.
So if they were to enforce wokeness on ham radio, that's an idea I never thought of.
Hell, anything's possible. Look what's going on.
I mean, some of the conversations that we have, and it was done through wokeness, EIG, and all this other garbage. I don't judge a person by their skin color or their nationality, but what kind of a person they are. And you got this shit going on, and now the government's going to step into everything else. They step into ham radio and say, back in the day, you could not use derogatory or slang racial terms, and if you got caught, you get banged for it. So now they're going to take this a little bit further and bring it into sexuality. Interesting angle.
The last bastion of free speech. But of course, you have people that want to cancel you and shut you down. Libtards from certain states like Illinois, for instance.
There's only one way this can go.
A national divorce.
You sit there. You play chess. I've played chess, but not other than just having fun and other things. But when you sit there and you play the scenario out in your mind, what's going on? What's going to happen?
Well, this is a master plan that's been in the works for more than 100 years.
Up against each other very hard.
I double with you. Go ahead.
I say this is a scenario that they're bringing down on us. You got 2 blocks of wood or stone or whatever other material of each being of like matter, and rubbing it up against each other really hard. What's created? It's friction and it's heat, and eventually a fire is going to pop, right?
Well, that's the plan. First of all, they're trying to get rid of all your local police departments because they want to institute a national police force because they know the local police officers will defend the local population. So they're trying to, like states like New York and New York City, they're trying to demoralize the police officers by letting criminals out after they get their ass kicked. And they're still in the hospital, and the perpetrators, illegal trespassers that are in this country illegally, are giving the news media the finger. Isn't it great?
Yeah, and the illegals get moved around the country rather freely. And without identity or anything else like that. They don't have a driver's license. There's no fingerprint record or what have you. So nobody knows who the hell they are. They committed an atrocity like they did in New York City, and some of them were on the bus heading for California to do what? Oh, maybe the same thing all over again.
Yeah, like with Gavin Newsom, and when he was complaining about people robbing in the Target he was shopping in, and the clerk turned around and said, "It's all your fault."
Yeah.
I want to see your manager now. Because he didn't want to hear the truth. See, truth deniers, So by very definition, I think all demon rats are sociopaths.
Rush Limbaugh had pointed out years ago that that side of the fence, there's some sort of mental disorder.
Oh, I've been saying that for years and years. Rush Limbaugh had a mental disorder, too. He was a hypocrite. in the worst way. He used to talk crap about people who would get hooked on drugs, and turns out he was a drug addict himself.
Roger. No, I listened to him go back, over 30 years. But I've heard him do things and then backtrack on it.
Well, I used to call my dad a Rush robot because he was, when Waco and Ruby Ridge happened, Rush Limbaugh was in support of the FBI in those days. And I got in an argument with my dad. I said, what they're doing is completely against the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, well, absolutely. And that was under the rule of Billy Buttplug Clinton when that happened.
Well, exactly. But the bottom line is, I explained to him the 1934 Federal Firearms Act, which, of course, that was, our great FDR, who they consider like one of the greatest presidents. He was just a freaking communist. That's all he was, Never let a good crisis go to waste. So because of the little thug wars that were going on, and still are going on in Chicago, we want to ban all firearms for the good people. So you got the Federal Firearms Act. Prior to that, you could own any weapon that the federal government owned. If you wanted a tank, you could have a tank. If you wanted a fighter airplane, you can own a fighter airplane.
Before then, there were people that had Thompson submachine guns.
Yeah, a lot of people had 50 caliber machine guns and Thompson submachine guns. Everybody had them, and they should still have them. We should be allowed to have any weapon the federal government has. That was the intent of the Second Amendment.
Yes, and it tied directly into, I can't speak about this in the past tense, because the Second Amendment is still alive, and so is the Declaration of Independence. The Second Amendment was spawned off the Declaration. And should our government become tyrannical, as it obviously has, it is our duty and responsibility, not just a whim, to put off such guards and set up a new and temporary government until a new permanent government can be set up.
Yeah, but when you hear Joe Biden speak, you need an F-15 or F-16 to put our government down. So what's the point in having guns? You can't put us down. You can't fight us. He says it. He said it multiple times.
Well, if you listen to those words closely, what he's saying is that he can constitutionally use the United States military against its own civilian, the population, and where'd that come from?
Lincoln.
Now, Lincoln was a little different.
Well, again, that was he was pushing up against state rights. Lincoln was. So, Lincoln wanted to repatriate all the blacks back to Africa. That's what he wanted to do. He foresaw this big problem down the road.
The southern states had seceded from the Union, which drew a line in the sand. So Lincoln had somewhere to go. So you could call it a foreign entity, if you will. What I didn't like about Lincoln is he had taken modern-day Marxism. A lot of it comes from him. He took control of the northern factories. He took control of the railroads and what have you, and put it for the war effort. Where in the South, that was still all privately held.
How did the South let their slaves go? They would have won the war.
If Lee did not push north of the Mason-Dixon line, he would have saved a lot of lives on his side. That was his number one mistake. The Battle of Gettysburg. If he stayed below that, he'd have been fine.
But they're trying to destroy history. Nikki Haley had a lot to do with that in South Carolina. Had a lot of statues removed. Had the rebel battle flag removed from the state house there. You know, no sense sweeping that history under the rug, man. History's history. If you forget about it, you're doomed to repeat it.
Roger, and well, that tells you what kind of fabric she's sewn out of.
Well, you just need to, take a look at who attacks who. When you have the libtard media attacking Trump 91% of the time, and only her 50% of the time, you know who they like.
Yep.
And anything the demon rats like, go the other direction.
KC1 RMY. Guys, I'm going to go QRT. My cutout's getting a little tired tonight. You guys have a great night, and we'll pick it up again. KC1 RMY, QRT.
All right, Mr. Fred, have a good night. KB1KJ.
All right, Fred. Didn't mean to leave you out there. I didn't know you were hanging in the background. 7-3, KC1 RMY from WF12.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good night, guys.
What are we doing out here? Fomenting a little insurrection this evening? KFADD.
Absolutely, Possum. You know how it is. How you doing tonight, WF12?
Depending on whose definition of the word.
Yeah, good evening, Johns.
Hello, Mr. Jim. How's things in West Virginia?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're just sitting down here all hillbilly-fied.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm a hillbilly myself.
My brother.
Absolutely here.
My brother from another mother.
Good evening, Possum. W90.
Yeah, we got a carpenter and a prison guard. Hi, Darren. Talking about constitutional law.
Oh, listen to this, man. Oh, wow, asshole. Coitus #1, diaper dick.
Boy, I bet that's gonna be really informative.
Yeah, Joe.
If you don't like it, you little fat bastard, go somewhere else.
You idiot, get the hell out of here.
Don't give them a platform.
Get out of here, you 2-bit bum. Get out of here. Hit the
All
road.
you're going to do is monopolize it.
Hit the road, you loser. Hit the road.
Asshole coitus #1, diaper dick.
Here's retard Joe and his Rainbow Warriors.
He went
a carpenter and a prison guard.
He went to his proctologist, and the proctologist stuck his finger in his mouth.
Oh, copy that. Asshole coitus #1, diaper dick. The wannabe bully who was bullied his whole life in school. Growing up in school, he was bullied, and now he tries to bully people on the radio. Wow. You were a bully. You were bullied the whole time. My guess is your sociopathic behavior is not congenital. It's environmental from being hit in the head too much.
This would be better than taking a constitutional law class in the best law schools in America. Just listening to a prison guard and a carpenter.
Good Lord, he sounds like an angry elf.
Oh, he's angry.
Put your finger up
He's
against
an
your nose
angry
and tell me what it smells like.
sociopath, a wannabe bully, a pathetic little man, a gutless coward.
$1,000 for a
A
constitutional
gutless
law class.
coward.
Law school.
Gutless.
But you can
Gutless
come to
coward.
ham radio and listen to a
Gutless
prison guard and a
coward.
carpenter straight you out.
Asshole coitus number 1, diaper dick.
I pay thousands of dollars for that law class.
Retard Joe the diaper dick.
3844.
A carpenter and a prison guard went into a bar.
Retard Joe the diaper. Oh boy, I could write a song on this.
Asshole coitus number 1, diaper dick. The wannabe bully.
I'm going to put that on
Let's
my
give him-
resume.
let's give
I
him a
learned
platform.
constitutional law on 3844.
I gotta go check my puppies. I'll be right back.
Don't worry about it, John. He's got no friends.
See, he
Nobody
claims they're
likes
his
him. No
puppies.
friends. So that's
That
all he
means
tries to
he's
do
the
is bully
father.
people. He tries.
He's the
because he's a
father of those
sociopath.
puppies.
You are a sociopath.
That's illegal in most states.
Living in your mom's basement. A pathetic little man who's never had a job his
There we
whole
go
life.
again.
You've been on Social Security disability your whole life, Joe.
That is correct. That's correct. Since I've been 18. That's coming close to 50 years on Social Security disability.
That's right. Yeah, I
Aren't
guess
you
your dad
jealous?
had a good job. But
You're
did
jealous.
he hit you in the head a lot?
What?
Did your father
See
smack you
later,
around?
Possum.
Get the hell out of here, you loser from the Hoosier National Forest. Get the hell out of here. You scumbag. Low-life biker. You know, he thought he was a tough biker, but you know, he can never really close the deal. What a pussy.
Oh, look who's talking about pussies, you gutless coward.
Anytime, boy. Anytime, prison guard.
Look who's talking about pussy. Okay. Put your
Anytime,
money
prison
where your
guard.
mouth is. Take the challenge, gutless Joe.
Anytime, prison guard. What do they call you? A screw? A turnkey? What do they call you in the... I need to look that up. What do the prisoners call a worthless prison guard?
Anytime. I'm as scared of you, Joey. I'm as scared of you.
You're afraid of your own shadow. The only reason that you're a tough guy is because guys are on the other side of the bars. You could never really make it as a real policeman.
A gutless coward.
You're not a policeman.
Joe
You're a
Italiano.
turnkey.
Asshole coitus number 1, diaper dick.
You're a rent-a-cop. You're a rent-a-cop, and you're retired. You weren't good at it. You weren't good at it.
Only a diaper dick, sexual pedophile or deviant would come up with such a thing.
Diaper
say-
dick.
This is the lower rung of society right here.
Out of his dog.
Asshole coitus number 1. You know, John, he's jealous. He really is. He's jealous of everybody out here.
They were just talking about intricate constitutional law,
60.
and they don't know anything.
We know plenty. You're the retard.
Do any of those puppies look like their father? In other words, you?
Here we go. There's a sexual deviant. That is one of the first things that lead right up to being a sociopath and a severely mentally ill person.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
Does he have any morals?
9.
Is he arrogant?
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm arrogant, yeah.
Does he lack
being
understanding
successful?
of
Yes,
social
I am
norms?
arrogant.
Right.
Yeah, you're not arrogant because you're a loser.
You might be a sociopath.
Yeah, you might be, but you also might just be a very self-assured
You
individual.
talk badly and
You know, something you're not
negatively
familiar
about
with.
others.
Yeah.
You might be a sociopath.
Or you may not be. You just may be a winner.
I don't know. There's too many things that are connecting the dots here.
Joe,
just might
no,
be a
you're a
winner,
loser,
you know,
Joe.
not a
From way
carpenter.
back, you're a
You're not a
loser. You're
worthless
a
prison
coward.
guard.
You're a loser. If
Not
you're
a
not a
failure
loser,
at
Joe,
everything you've
take the
tried to
challenge.
do. No, maybe that's your problem.
Hey, John, is there more?
you're
Oh,
just a
there's plenty.
perpetual
Does he
losing
show
machine.
extreme antisocial behavior?
Maybe you're just a winner and you know it.
Oh my goodness. You might be a sociopath.
Yeah.
You're a retired.
Does he lack a conscience?
Do I need to say more?
John.
That's an embarrassing resume.
John.
Yeah,
That's
go
a
ahead.
freaking embarrassment.
Does he lack a conscience?
Oh, conscience, for God's sakes, are you kidding me?
Shut the hell up, you hillbilly loser.
Oh, he lacks a conscience. You just might be a sociopath. That's on Social Security disability for your whole
You've
life.
been drinking all night?
It doesn't matter, but I'm going to
I
shut
think
you
it
down.
does matter.
Does he show a
You're not gonna
pervasive
shut
pattern
anybody down. You
of
can-
total
you're
disregard
worthless.
for
Get the
other
hell
people
outta here.
and their
You're
feelings?
I hear you.
You're brain dead.
He's had his shot of heroin tonight, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he's on Ritalin, he's on Adderall, he's on Fraylar.
This guy knows all the drugs. You know why?
Because you told him about this big list that you do.
No, he knows all the drugs because he's been on all of them.
Obsessive, man. You're loquacious. You're narcissistic.
Loquacious?
You're psychotic. There's a whole bunch of different things that are wrong with you. There's a whole list of medications that you take.
No,
along with
that one guy is
You
though.
are a dud.
The way I get it, his
You're
license is
dud.
hanging very
You're
closely in the
boring.
balance.
You don't have any.
Does he lack empathy?
Why don't you sit down and shut up? Just sit down and shut up.
Does he lack compassion? You might be a sociopath.
I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm just going to talk over you.
You can do whatever you want to
I'm
do.
gonna
You
keep
control
talking,
your
man. I'm
radio,
gonna
I
bore
control
everybody to
mine.
death. Because every time I come out here and I'm listening to great conversations with people, you come out here and
Listen to this
disturb
guy.
the
He's
whole
gasping
night.
for
It's
air.
all about you. And
Listen
they
to
haven't
it.
figured out that
You're the only one
just
correct.
like
He's
Trump
gasping
did,
for
don't give him a
breath
platform.
again.
Is Joe Italiano a narcissist?
You need to hit the road.
Every word is
Is Joe Italiano a narcissist?
has got some sort of major medical
Oh,
issue
what a mess.
that he refuses to do anything about.
Hit the road.
You might be a sociopath.
Talking tonight, Joe. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if they get kicked in
You
or not.
want to bet?
You're not talking to anybody
Do you
tonight.
want to bet? You want to wager
I'll
there,
bet,
Dan?
yeah. Unless you go somewhere
I'm
The
else.
only
talking.
one that's
I am
grasping for
talking.
breath
I was
is
here
Joe
before
Bean,
you.
Ritardiano.
Hit the road.
AC1DB is causing malicious interference.
Must be business is slow up at
AC1DB
the corner bar
is
tonight, huh,
causing
Joe?
malicious
I mean,
interference.
otherwise you'd be up there with your lipstick and your wig and your
AC1DB is
high
causing
heels,
malicious interference.
puffy boots.
I mean, Joe's not going to talk tonight, man. Let's just face it. You know, we're not going to have those conversations with Joe tonight.
AC1DB is causing malicious interference. Does he process and store information about others to use for the purpose of manipulation and or to hurt them for his pleasure?
Hey, Joe, while you're playing around with that 10-cent hand key that you also use...
Not
it
supposed to
doubles
give
as
him a
dildo.
platform. We're not supposed to be giving him a platform.
Who said?
Joe,
We're not supposed to be giving Joe a platform.
Who said?
Tonight, man, it's all about the group. The group gets to have
That's
conversation,
right. I am the
not
group.
Joe.
I am the
This
group.
whole evening is
You
not
aren't
going to
shit.
be about him.
You're brain dead, Darren.
Joe
You're brain
Ritardiano.
dead.
You aren't shit.
AC1DB is causing malicious interference.
You're not intelligent.
AC1DB is causing malicious
You don't have
interference.
anything
Man, I gotta-
useful to say.
I got to do
You're
something.
repetitive.
See here,
You're stupid.
There we go. There's
Hey, Joe.
going to do that.
I like it when they jam me. I love it. I love it. They take out the whole group.
Must be business is slow up at the
Congratulations.
corner bar tonight. Otherwise,
They
you'd have
take
your
out
lipstick
the
and your wig
whole
and your
group. Way to
high heel
go.
zip up fuck me boots going up
Hey,
there trying to
thank
pick
you
up
for
people in
helping
the
me
parking lot
win.
again, right?
Keep it tuning, boys. Tune that bear up. Roger on the FU. He's a complete dud. He's uneducated. He's
my goodness,
unintelligent.
he's not talking no
He's
more.
boring. He's repetitive.
He's not gonna talk
aware
tonight,
of
man.
What's going on in the world?
Tonight, you're not gonna come out here and do this to people, man. Night after night. Night after night. Night after night, you do this. I enjoy listening to these guys. I really don't enjoy you coming in here and disturbing good QSOs, people having a good time, getting to like each other, and here you come along, man, and do the things you do. And just tonight is not gonna happen with you, Joe.
Every thing.
Oh my goodness, he ain't talking.
That's why they kicked you out of the
He's not
Pentecostal
talking to
church.
anybody tonight. It's
Because you
unbelievable,
stink.
man, how nice and quiet it is without him around.
Good luck.
Oh my goodness.
Every night, same thing. That's right.
No, he's not talking tonight, man. He's not talking tonight.
And they lose. Why is that? Well, because they're
Well, because he can't be heard is the problem.
Educated.
Joe's not being heard right now, and he ain't hearing nobody either but me.
Way to go! You're doing my bidding. Thank you, Derek.
No.
Thank
We're not
you.
doing your bidding. You're not gonna be the topic of conversation.
Thanks for
I'm gonna run
helping.
you off like I do all the other people that you like to aggravate. You was not invited into the QSO. You was not here. You just come in there, man, and key up, and start running that old pie hole. You're not conversing with anybody. I'm not even talking with you. I'm talking at you, and I'm telling you, you're not coming here tonight.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Keep talking. You're gonna have to talk a lot to get over me.
No, not really.
Yeah, keep talking. You don't have anything to say.
This is true, but I
You're
don't
a
have to
judge.
have a
You're
conversation
a
with
judge.
you,
You
Joe.
don't have any intelligence.
You know, you can
have no
talk and do
education
whatever you
in
want, but
any
you know what?
subject matter.
When you're done talking, you're gonna hear me.
There's no subject that you could carry a conversation on.
Well, sure
You
there
just
is.
don't know
The
anything.
conversation is they're not going to hear you tonight.
Stupid.
That they're going to go ahead and they're going to have their QSO without you.
You're just
They can
stupid.
they
You
can
don't
go to a
know
different
anything.
frequency that you're
You
not
have
going to
no
be able to know where they're
education
going
in anything.
because I'm going to
You
be
are
plugging
not a
your ear
subject
here,
matter
and then they can go
expert in
and be left alone. And if you
You're
go
just
there
a
to quorum
parrot.
them, that'll
No,
all
you're a
be
jammer.
recorded that you're a quorumer.
You're a jammer. You're out here saying you're not going to let me talk.
No, I'm not going to let you talk tonight because you came in here and interrupted
I
a
can do whatever
QSO.
I want to
You're
do
a
with
quorumer.
my station.
Nobody's wanting to
I've been
talk
an
to you,
amateur
man.
radio operator.
They're trying to
I would
shag you off,
wager 5 times
and
as
you
long
just
as
don't
you.
get it,
Maybe
man. You
10
don't
times.
understand how it works.
You're not a ham. You're a CB.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think you are, man. We know what you are. You know, I mean, it's real simple. You're not talking.
Yes, I am. Haven't you noticed I'm talking?
Loquacious. Can't nobody else hear you talking when he's talking.
Hey, he's doing my work.
No bidding.
Continue. Did you get a phone call?
Have a conversation there with somebody. See if that works out for you.
I'll do whatever I feel like, Darren. You're an uneducated loser. You don't have anything important to say. You're just a parrot. You go
If
around
people just
parroting
hold on here a little
nonsense.
bit, he'll get tired of
Boring.
talking with me, you know,
You're
because
very
he don't like
boring.
to be uneducated, you know. I don't have anything worth listening to, according to Joe, and so he'll get
Joe,
bored
he
and go
never had
somewhere
anything
else and
important to
bother
say
somebody
either.
else like he does.
Good luck, Darren. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
You got nothing important to say either.
Oh no, the
pedophile's on here.
Doesn't have any intelligence. He has no
Of course he
background.
is. This is his favorite thing to do, is come on the frequency and cause trouble every night. Same thing.
Hey, man.
Hey, you, Joe.
Joe. What did I name him? I forgot his name already. What was it?
Pedophile Joe.
But anyways, that's just how it works right there, just like that.
That's how what
His
works.
name is Pedophile Joe.
Oh, now we got the hangman.
He's a Nambla man.
The pedophile Joe. He likes little boys.
He's got issues.
He's Nambla man.
I'm here to correct him.
You're not here to correct
They call him Nambla man because he's got it in his hand.
An absolute bum.
He can't stand it. He really hates the fact that he can't be heard. He can't harm somebody and hear anybody but the Almighty.
That's the hallmark of stupid people.
You
They
angry
just
old.
repeat things. They have no idea if it's true. They just repeat them. It's the hallmark of idiots.
You're a freak, admit it.
Absolutely. We've got Darren, dummy Darren, W09E, claiming that no one's going to talk on the frequency except for him.
Yep. But anyways, you guys go ahead and have a conversation, but Joe's not going to come here and aggravate anybody tonight. I can promise you that. He is not going to have a QSO and aggravate somebody with his Corman antics.
To get young boy naked if I can.
I don't care how much people hate me.
I like to touch his middle parts, the ones that don't get tan. I was born a Nambla man. I hang around beaches in my speedo.
Creative, you know.
The boys can see that I'm
the sausage king of Chicago.
I take one back to my place for some love that's real neato.
What an asshole.
I put my face between his...
Can you imagine someone saying that?
Oh, I was born a Nambla man. Sonny, won't you get into my shiny van? It's loaded with Nintendo games. It's all part of the plan. I'm a crafty Nambla man. You want to play games?
You'll never know whether or not he's in there or not. Because you're talking to me right now, Joe. Me and you are having one of those there one-on-one conversations. This is me and you.
The boys love me for what they find inside. Let's go on.
How long do you want to talk to me, Joe? How long do you want to talk to me tonight?
Yes, I was born an Nambla man. I mean a club that moms and dads would like to ban. The folks who never understand. I'm proud to be an Nambla man. Oh, I like you. You're cute.
Let's talk. Let's go.
Do you like candy? I have candy right there in my pocket. Yes, reach in.
Be gentle with this fresh meat.
Yes, that's it. Oh, chocolate. You want me to put chocolate on you? No, down here.
This is AC1DD.
What's that?
Hey, faggot.
They called you a faggot there, AAAKB. Are you a faggot, over?
You'll never know, man. You will never know, because I'm sure that you're quite interested if he was.
Well, they were calling.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll never know. I mean, you'll have to go somewhere else and
That's true.
do your mating calls, because it ain't going to happen here.
Aquia, or you're putting stuff up your rear end. That's
See, there you go, man. There you go. Joe knows all about that there, putting things where they shouldn't go.
Hey, Darren, you have a point? Go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead with your point.
He doesn't have a point. He's
My point is that Joe's not being heard tonight. He's not being heard, and he ain't hearing nobody but my wonderful voice that's going to lead him to the pearly gate.
He's in southern Indiana, with all the other losers.
He's 90 degrees to the beverage I'm listening to you on. So he's not there.
He doesn't understand what that means. He has no education whatsoever.
Well, it just means this here, man, that you're not talking and you're not hearing, and that's all that matters.
I am talking.
No, I paused for a minute because I had to pour me a beverage, but, yeah, you might be talking, but you ain't hearing nobody but my wonderful voice.
I'm only 100 watts.
What?
Yeah, you're hearing my wonderful voice right now, and you're ecstatic about it.
You're 40 upward, Aaron. This guy's really stupid.
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing you.
He is retarded.
Oh, yeah, retarded.
He's retarded.
Retarded. Far. Dinosaur.
You're running more power. You have more absolute internal.
Oh, yeah. There's one of your butt munchers.
Are you helping so far, Darren? Are you
yeah, we're helping out, man. We're helping out.
Are you helping?
Everybody that was here is now went somewhere else, and they're having great QSOs. And you're not bothering them, and they're loving it.
Are they?
They're on 60.
Well, of course they are.
No, they're not.
No, they're somewhere else altogether.
Well, then good.
And they're having a great time without you tonight.
I think they're right here listening to you run your mouth.
Oh, well, they're having a good time still then.
It's a complete waste of airtime.
Yeah, it is, but you know what, man? I'm having a great conversation with you, and you're having a ball of a time right now with me.
First you said I wasn't in the QSO.
Oh, you're not. You're not in there, QSO. You're not in the QSO, but me and you are talking now. Me and you are talking now, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking at you. I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I'm just going to let you know that I want to expound tonight about, all the different things that I believe in.
Sounds like you're out of breath again, Darren.
I am. I'm completely out of breath, man.
Are you excited? Are you doing jumping jacks? Are you on the treadmill?
Man, I'm telling you what, tonight is just a wonderful night. I'm just telling you like it is. It's just a wonderful night. I'm sitting here, man, with the crown, and I'm having a great time.
You are really boring.
Oh,
Darren.
my goodness. Are you bored yet, Joe? Are you bored
really
yet?
Really boring.
You better go somewhere else if you don't want to be bored.
Ain't nobody here, Joe, when you're done wasting.
Doesn't bother me.
I know, because you love me.
No, he's too stupid to know any better.
Darren, you stink. That's why the Pentecostals keep
Oh,
you out
my
of
goodness.
church.
There he goes again. He's knowing.
You smell, Darren.
This is the knowing hour. This is the knowing hour.
Try it once. You might like it.
This is the knowing hour, man. Joe knows. If you don't believe him, just ask him. He'll tell you.
Joe's too stupid to know when he's not wanted.
He knows he's not wanted here. He just ends up enjoying arguing.
Yeah, but he's too stupid to understand why we don't want him.
Arguing.
There's a positive attention and a negative attention, and since Joe gets no positive, he looks for the negative.
Oh, you're such a philosopher.
I'm just going to tell you right now, man, Joe does not like the fact that he can't talk to to everybody and have the platform. It drives him nuts. His narcissism says that he can't not be number two, or he's got to be number one. So what'll happen here shortly is he'll get completely aggravated with himself, knowing that there's actually no hope in what he is doing, and he will go bother somebody else.
You try it again. Try that word. It started with an N.
He can't help himself.
What was that word you tried to use, Darren? You really muffed it up, but try it again. What was that word? It started with an N. You're a little parrot, Darren. You just parrot what you've heard. There's no processing power. Oh, yeah, that's Hood Rat Joe. I almost forgot his name. Hood Rat Joe up there in Plymouth.
See, this is what he does for his fun. He has no life. So poor little Joe, he got to come on the air and He insults people. He comes where he's not wanted. Like I said, it's a negative attention thing for Joe. He finds pleasure in trying to bother people.
But you're from your neck up, man. You're just your pulse.
Joe now.
Your pulse.
I understand that he's nothing more than a common piece of shit that sits there all day, moves frequency to frequency, screws with people on every time he goes to a new frequency, and there's his negative attention. And he needs therapy. I think that's a definite. But I don't know why he wants to do it besides just getting that bad attention. Poor little fool. Poor little Joe.
You grew up in the projects.
Poor little Joe. The negative attention guy.
Melting plant, you know, I mean, growing up, beating up my birthday wife, you know, and smacking my kid around like you did and all that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, hey, you know, I'd live anywhere other than where you're at, and I'm sure that's the reason, you know, for part of your problem and your dilemma is you really realize what a worthless human being that you are.
Oh yeah, I really am.
He is. He's completely worthless, and he knows it. That's why he comes on the air and tries to make himself feel better by putting other people down, and this is his life, man. Listen to him. He's on the radio morning, noon, and night doing the same exact thing. Most people come on the radio for enjoyment, maybe talking a little tech talk, whatever, but not this guy. His whole life on the radio is just to bother people. That's why he's got 2 or 3 times he's got FCC letters for the exact thing he's doing right now.
I'm getting emails right now that are saying thank you. Thank you for keeping him occupied while we're talking somewhere else.
I bet they are.
Which he'll never figure out what band or where they're at. But and I won't say anything. You know, your anonymity is secured. But anyways, yeah, Joe, you know, I'm gonna keep you occupied, and I'm gonna entertain you tonight.
Try that word again.
Which one, Joe?
Come on, give it a shot. It starts with an A.
What, a-hole?
Yeah, Hood Rat Joe is proud of his mother because she forced him to grow up in the project.
He's in QSO with me tonight, WO9E at the 20.
That is a little strange. Proud of the fact that his mother made him grow up in the project.
That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna work, Joe.
At least my mom didn't make me molest her like yours did. Your mother had you go in the bedroom all the time and screw around with her.
Factual statement. He's admitted it. I don't know.
That's what Joe did, man. That's why he's so angry, I think, at other people, because his mom used to tell him, Joey, get in here. It's time to do me. So he'd have to get off the couch and eat his Doritos and his soda and go into the other room and bang Mom. And, you know, he probably knocked her up a couple times, but I imagine the puppy
he's been an upset person his whole life, and he wants to be able to, you know, misery likes company. He's wanting somebody to be miserable, but I'm quite content with entertaining him tonight, and it's driving him crazy. But you're right, man. He's a very miserable human being. I can hear you just fine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I talk right over that clown. He's a nothing, man. His signal sucks. He he just has no life. That's what he does, is come on the radio, start with anybody he can start with, and he tries to get a rise. The problem is, I understand him. He's a clown. He probably had to get raped as a child or something, and so now he's very angry with the world. I think you'll find being raped like that as a child pissed him off. So that's why he turns and does the same thing that was done to him. They always say that if that happens to you, you do the same thing. That's why I think he probably molests collies and every other thing too, man. Who knows? Maybe that's why his wife left him. I know she was banging everybody, and that probably pissed him off, and that's how his only kid, man, turned out not to be his, because the wife was screwing everybody. So poor little Joe. Poor little Joe. He's all angry. He's an angry elf. He bothers nobody. If you don't let him bother you, and you just go back at him, and realize that's what kind of creep he is, man. Come on the radio, get his little violation in 2012, 2017, 2020. I think he got another. He's got a bunch of violations from the FCC because he does exactly the same thing on every frequency. What we need to do is everybody band together and write up a note, and we can just all start signing it, sending it to the next person, and send it in to Laura and or whoever's in charge now, and see if they won't give him a violation, and we'll give his old violation saying he's just doing the same thing over and over again. And maybe they'll do something.
Yeah, with a list of all his calls that he went from before and all the different violations under each one of those calls.
Yeah, they know the calls. The FCC knows because they got his FRN number. Once you have that, you can go back in time and look at every single time he's done anything with the FCC.
Oh, yeah, yep.
You know, let's do it the easy way. Just look up his FRN number and so forth. It's like, you know, you want to find out more information about him, it's easy. Easy to run him and figure out anything about the guy. He's just, he's angry, though. You know, give him a break. He's angry. He's got no life. Does this morning, noon, and night. It's just, I feel bad for him. He really needs pity.
Burritos. Well, he was born in iniquity, but he chose to also stay in iniquity. Burritos. 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 Burritos.
Man, make me hungry. I'd like a burrito tonight.
There's beer and burritos, right?
Boy, he's rolling the dial right now, man. The rest of the group to another. He'll never find him. Burritos. 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 Burritos.
Well, we were going into a deep delve on the Civil War. But not so much anymore. KFADD.
WF12. Where'd everybody go?
He probably went to another frequency like Darren said. Everybody's right here. Well, I tell you, Darren does a good job. Yeah, he deserves a silver star.
Burritos.
And a smiley face.
Burritos.
And a 100%.
Is there beer and burritos?
Burritos.
Joe Joe did a pretty good job on Joe.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's Hood Rat Joe.
Boy, little Joe, he's still out there. He had to go out and spank his monkey real quick.
You gotta give him some credit. He pulled himself up.
Yeah, I think
He pulled himself up by the bootstraps, as they say.
I bet he looks like an orangutan playing with himself.
He pulled himself up to abject poverty.
He runs in the other room, plays with himself real quick, and come on back. So, God, take that box off so we don't have to hear you.
He went from abject poverty to living on the government welfare system.
You know, one of those little guys at the place that
Heavily indebted wage.
Oh, the little gnomes.
Yeah, that's what he is.
American dream.
Angry elf.
Yeah, he's an angry little elf that plays with the neighborhood collie.
Because his parents are complete scum.
Joe,
Parents were
I think what he
complete
did tonight,
losers.
he saw the corner bar things were slow, or he lost, and between tricks.
The collie does them.
Yeah.
Joe, he's made
Don't knock up our dog. Could you imagine the puppies he's going to have sometime in the neighborhood? They got to be some ugly puppies.
Big
No, that is the American dream. He's got to get up and go to work every day, though, and he hates his job, but it's better than living in the hood.
Sounds like Joey's American dream.
Yeah, he's got an American cream. Oh man, he goes in the other room and looks up porn. Maybe he does it in front of him, looks up porn. And then he goes into like bestiality stuff, and when he's looking up all that weird porn, like donkeys and stuff, he's thinking of his mom when his mom used to make him molest him. Probably that donkey sex, and he's like, Mom!
Oh yeah,
Well,
bargaining
you know, I got word that one of his next door neighbors their house is coming up for sale.
What an idiot.
It looks like it's reasonably priced. I'm going to buy it.
Somebody decide that carpenters should be amateur radio operators.
I'm going to buy that house right next door to him, and I'm going to turn that one into Section 8 housing.
Who decided?
And then the house next door on the other side, I'm going to buy that one, and I'm going to turn it into Section 8 housing.
Now there's a plan. Move the illegals in next to Joe and tell him that he's got lots of gold hidden in his house. Oh my goodness.
And then
I had to leave for a minute.
The
Bottom of
person
the
that
hour,
owns
man.
the property on the
W-O-90 had a telephone
backside
call.
of his mama's property, I'm going to buy that house too, and I'm going to turn that
But we're
into
back,
Section
man.
8
We're
housing.
back. Oh, that's funny.
KSADD. Nails and a hammer is qualified to be an amateur radio operator. When did that become a thing?
When did it become a thing that anybody that's a sociopath and a mental retard and a pedophile can become a ham radio operator that likes to go under his desk and flick his bean when he can't get a hold of the YouTube faggot or Donnie Dumbass?
Uh-oh.
Well, if you want to be on YouTube, just keep talking.
That boy, that didn't pin the tail on the donkey.
Just keep talking.
Yeah.
We'll see that you're on YouTube. If you
That didn't pin the tail on the donkey, I'm telling you.
The magic Nabla boy
famous.
lives in Chicago with lead poisoning.
That's some funny.
I'm 270 miles away from Chicago.
I wonder
You're stupid. I get it.
I wonder if he looks at a picture of his mom when he beats off.
In the 3rd and 4th grade.
It could be.
You weren't there. You
Mommy,
were not available.
Mommy. And then he just sits there and flicks his bean and plays around with himself, thinking about his mom, how she used to make him molest him. Oh.
And if he ever held a job, that's what it was. He's not an engineer or a
That happens to people all the time, man.
He would be a temple on a technician's ass. He's a bean flicker.
Amateur radio.
I mean, he's trying real hard right now, man. He is trying real hard right now. I mean,
What year?
He's one of them guys
Because that's pretty much
Just
when
trying.
amateur radio was
Everybody keys over him. That's the weird thing, man. He's got no signal.
What's his
I don't hear
name?
anybody. He's a qualified electrical engineer that can't put an antenna up.
And here he is operating his equipment that his mama bought him.
Well, that's because he keeps taking it down and stuffing it up his ass prior to putting it up on the air. So that's why it always gets screwed up.
Yeah. Well, you know, custodial arts, you know.
Retard chicken banjo, retard chicken banjo.
Out here, you know, the ex-carpenters and the ex-biker guys and losers of all sorts, you know, they can't copy code. They have no idea. They're not real hams. They're chicken banders. That was their gateway. Their gateway was the chicken band. Yeah, you see, they're barely able to pound out their own call sign. That's the extent. That is the extent of their CW capability.
That's their extent, but that's all he ever does when he puts out his call sign is throw out Morse code with his call.
To wood. You know, they say that. Yeah, they actually claim that they designed antennas too, because it's very similar to, you know, nailing nails. You know,
Burritos.
They're burritos. Yeah, burritos.
Something that Joe knows nothing about on how to build an antenna. Burritos out there bragging one day. He goes, "I got it up in the air, man." Next day he comes out and he says, "It came down."
He wasn't talking about his antenna.
Knows how to
Went out the window.
is take a
It was a
beam
waste
out of one
money.
pile
It lasted for a
and put
minute.
it into the other.
It lasted
and then
for a
reach
minute.
back
Yeah, you got to start
with the
somewhere.
arm that works and pick up another
This is
reed.
exactly what
and
that
put
clown
it in
loves.
that
He
big
loves
pile.
creating a bee storm, man. I swear, that's what he loves doing.
Back and forth and back and forth. And when all the beams from the first pile are into the second pile, well, the company lost money.
Burritos.
How do you spell burrito, Darren?
Joe couldn't put two wires together and solder them without burning himself or sticking the soldering iron to the side of his neck.
You're a wood mechanic. You saw wood and you nail nails into wood.
And I'm fucking proud of it.
Hey, Jesus was a carpenter, so you're in good company.
The amateur radio community should have declared itself dead. Because you are an indicator.
Like I said, Jesus was a carpenter, man. You're in good company.
The hobby is a joke. When they let you into this hobby...
When they let you into this hobby, they also had me here, and I'm an asshole that's going to pick on everybody.
My voice yet again.
Burrito.
Oh, yeah, man. Burritos are good eating. Out, Joe.
Yeah, that's right. There was a number of conversations I heard him talking about. He wants that open border.
Joe wants that
Just
border
because
open.
he's a what's that word that begins with a P again?
He found that he got a cheap sex change in Mexico when he went down there a little while ago. Had a sex change and brought back a few
knows what he
little
looks
slaves.
like, and they warn their kids. When you see this guy run, danger, danger. But all them foreigners, those illegal foreigners coming over, they're children. Want that there full wall down.
Try to get young boy naked if I can.
I don't care how much people hate me.
I like to touch his little parts, the ones that don't get tanned. I was born a Nambla man. I hang around beaches in my Speedo. The boys can see that I'm
The sausage king of Chicago.
I take one back to my place with some love that's real neato. I put my face between his
Even though he is the sheriff
I was
first
born a Nambla man.
What's wrong with that?
Sonny, won't you get into my shiny van? with Nintendo games. It's all part of the plan. I'm a crafty Nambla man. You want to play games? That's it. Look, it grows. Now it's my turn. I've got the punch. I'm bald and fucking stupid. Oh, the boys love me for what they find inside. Let's go on a camping trip. I'll be in Server's heaven. Bend over, boy.
You guys are so narrow-minded. Open your mind up a little bit.
Yes, I was born an emblem man. I'm in a club that moms and dads would like to ban.
That's some funny stuff.
But I have feelings that their folks will never understand. I'm proud to be an emblem man.
Burritos.
And here is the Nambla man. He's speaking right from Lemon Tree Lane in Illinois.
Burritos.
Go for it, Joe.
Burritos.
Hey, let's see what Google says. Hey, Google, who is Joey Italiano?
Burritos. Burritos.
Girls like a penis.
Burritos. Have you ever seen Joe get shut down so easily?
Come on, retard Joe. This is your minute in the mic. Go for it.
Burritos.
He's
so frustrated right now he can
let her rip.
Burritos. Burritos.
The most hated man in radio history, ladies and gentlemen, Nambla Man.
No, retard Joe. I guess he might have passed out with that heroin needle hanging out of his arm.
Burritos. Oh, he shot 2 extra doses after hearing me.
The most hated man on ham radio.
Maybe he lost one of his high-heeled zip-up fuck-me boots.
What was that when he was at the porn club?
Burritos.
Yeah.
Burritos.
BarnyardLoves.com.
Or he broke a heel. He's got to learn how to walk with a broken heel. They were cheap anyway. You picked them up from Walmart for $4.
Burritos.
I figured his male friend gave them to him.
Anyway, so what do you guys think about the border? Burritos.
So, might it have been the YouTube faggot or Dr. Lipschitz up there in Michigan?
Burritos.
I think Ted did a wonderful job at the border. Right back, Chloe.
Burritos. And I want to commend all the different governors from the 25 different states that helped out and sent some guard over to help and assist.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Biden loses it too.
When they get that border situation down there straightened out, they need to come up here to New York and get Stinky Hochul and Sleazy Schumer out of office. Oh, and they can take their Miss Piggy with them.
Right?
Funny how the border is so screwed up, and they just.
I'm born an emblem man. Try to get young boy naked if I can.
I don't care how much people hate me.
I like to touch his little parts, the ones that don't get tan. I was born an emblem man.
I bet you he's back under his desk with
I hang around beaches in my Speedo.
Bean Flicker Joe.
I don't know, man. They're replaying Nambla Man over and over on the
They
show.
go back to my place, but some love that's real neato.
I'm waiting for lollipop.
Can you imagine someone saying that?
Oh, I was born an emblem man.
What's wrong with that guy?
Sonny, won't you get into my shiny van? It's loaded with Nintendo games. It's all part of the plan. I'm a crafty Nambla man. You want to play games? Touch it. Look, it grows. Now it's my turn. I've got the punch. I'm bald and fucking stupid. Oh, the boys love me for what they find inside. Let's go on a camping trip. I'll be in Server's heaven. Bend over, boy.
You guys are so narrow-minded. Open your mind up a little bit.
Yes, I was born that would like to ban. But I have feelings that your folks will never understand. I'm proud to be an emblem man. Oh, I like you. You're cute.
Let's go.
Do you like candy? I have candy right there in my pocket. Let's go. Reach in.
Be gentle with this fresh meat.
Is that it? Oh, chocolate. You want me to put chocolate on you? No, down here.
AC1DD near St. Louis.
There's chocolate there for you.
Girls like a penis, boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes a BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
Yes, sir.
I'd love to have that recording.
Burritos. Well, gentlemen, it's about that time, man, so I'm going to go ahead and say 73, and you're welcome. And we'll talk to you again another night. WO90 clear.
Yeah, get the hell out of here and don't
See
come
you
back.
later, Darren.
Hit the road, you freaking loser. Can't even stay awake, Darren.
7-3,
Boy, you're weak. You're weak, Darren. Weak.
We'll look for you down the log.
You're weak. No staying power whatsoever. What a fat slob you are. What an absolute bum. No staying power. Hit the road, short timer.
Burritos.
Hit the road, short timer.
Fury, put you so.
Burritos.
That's exactly right, Possum. That's exactly
Burritos.
correct. It's coming.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, what'd you think of that Stevie last night, the flat earther? And the Earth is 5,500 years of age. What'd you think of that there, the great Possum? Over?
Oh, he was an idiot. Why do you value my opinion? You don't at other times.
Well, I just thought that you could ridicule him. I mean, like everyone else was.
Oh, I heard you, but not anyone else. So, you don't value my opinion any other time, so you're not getting it now.
Yes, as far as idiots go, Joe, you really hit the bottom of the
I'm
pail.
a woman. I sound like a woman. You've lost it, dude. You've lost it. Hit the road, you filthy hillbilly. You smell. You smell.
What are you going to do when I buy that house on the side of you there that's coming up for sale and turn it into Section 8 housing?
Good luck.
What do you mean, good luck?
You're too broke to buy anything. You're a busted piece of crap.
You don't know shit
have
about
any money.
shit.
You're a loser. You've been a damn filthy carpenter.
The houses in his neighborhood are dirt cheap. You could buy a half dozen.
Hey, John, I thought you were a security guard.
Because you were a lazy bum carpenter, union carpenter, and you're a loser.
No,
you
he's
couldn't
a
buy
security
anything.
guard.
You're stuck where you are, boy. You're going to live and die right there.
So
Get ready,
after I
get
get
ready,
done buying
face
that one and
into
turn
it.
it into Section 8 housing and
Look
getting a
into
federal
your
paycheck
death.
for it,
Look into
turn
it.
around
It's
buy
right
the
where you
one on the
sit
other
right
side of your
now.
property and turn it into Section 8 housing. What are you going to do about that?
You couldn't turn it. You don't have any capability of doing anything.
Do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
You're sitting there and you're talking about puppies. You're so low. You're interested in the worst things in America.
I like puppies.
Puppies.
They're finally bred dogs. I'm getting a lot of money for these dogs.
There you go. How much is a lot of money? How much is a lot of money?
More than your mother left you in your trust fund.
Girls like a penis.
What a busted piece of crap. You're a loser. You've always been a filthy loser.
Where do you think I got the money to buy that house next door to you from?
Admit it, you're a bum.
Just projecting again.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
What he is onto everybody else, especially me. I don't know why he's got a hard on for me tonight, but that's fine. I'm used to it. We all know what he is. And he's only, the more he talks, the deeper he digs his own grave.
Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
That Darren didn't have any legs.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
From his heroin hit.
You're retarded. You know that? You are. There is no way you should have an amateur radio license. Absolutely no way.
Retard Joe and his Rainbow Warriors.
He's a damn carpenter. He puts nails.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
He did the word.
Way to go, ARRL. Way to go. You brought carpenters into amateur radio.
How do you qualify?
That's when the hobby was, well, but you needed people to buy those shiny microphones.
How do you qualify, Bean Flicker?
No, he qualifies because the Rainbow Coalition wanted queer men to touch themselves and little boys. That's how he qualifies.
Loser.
Hey, Bean Flicker, loser. How do you qualify to have an extra class license? So is what QRZ says you have. I really don't believe it.
There's no reason for me to talk to you. You won't understand anything I say. You're so far behind me, you need a telescope to see me. And you don't understand what I'm looking at.
Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole.
You're just a
According to
bum.
Wikipedia.
You're nothing. You're a CB or face
Girls
it.
like a penis.
Look who operates the radio like a chicken
Likes
bandit.
the BBC
You don't
in his
understand the
asshole.
technology.
According
you
to
just
Wikipedia.
buy things and connect them with cables. You don't understand anything.
This radio's homebrew. What are you talking about, bitch?
I'm born an emblem man. Try to get young boy naked if I can.
I don't care how much people hate me.
I like to touch his
Now it don't matter.
as long as it don't get tan. I was born an emblem man. I hang around beaches in my speedo. The boys can see that I'm
7-3 Joe, Camp ADD.
Take one back to my place, but started out as real neato. I put my face between his...
Can you imagine someone saying that?
Oh, I was born an emblem man.
What's wrong with that guy?
Sonny, won't you get into my shiny van? It's loaded with Nintendo games. It's all part of the plan. I'm a crafty emblem man. You want to play games? Touch it. Look, it grows. Now it's my turn. I've got the punch. I'm bald and fucking stupid. Oh, the boys love me for what they find inside. Let's go on a camping trip. I'll be in pervert heaven. Bend over, boy.
You guys are so narrow-minded. Open your mind up a little bit.
Yes, I was born an emblem man. I'm in a club that moms and dads would like to ban. But I have feelings that their folks will never understand. I'm proud to be an emblem man. I like you. You're cute.
Let's go.
Do you like candy? I have candy right there in my pocket.
Be gentle with this fresh meat.
If that is, chocolate. You want me to put chocolate on you? No, down here.
This is AC1DD near St. Louis.
There's chocolate.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. Wikipedia.
I love that.
Burritos. Burritos. Burritos.
Now, we were going to take a vote a couple of nights ago on this frequency if KB1KJ or AC1DD got to stay. And every time presented, AC1DD ran like a coward.
Yellow-bellied sapsucker.
Burritos.
He's like Biden, he doesn't like to lose elections.
Unless they're rigged.
Roger that.
So he's got to get his Rainbow Warriors up here to support him. Retard Joe and his Rainbow Warriors. So much for the beam flicker.
Yep. How you doing, Mike?
I can't complain, Possum. Hope all's well.
Just sitting on the hill, listening to the radio, listening to the confusion.
Yeah, the absolute madness.
I got a new meter coming. One of the meters on the amplifier got cracked, the face of it did. So I'm replacing it with a new Simpson.
Oh, good deal.
You shouldn't have punched it, Possum.
I didn't. I don't know how it happened. It would be more accurate to say I don't remember how it happened.
That's what's cool about the new amps, no meters.
Yeah.
I like the meters.
I like the little graphic display. You can program to do whatever you want. You want analog meters, you can have analog meters. You want bar graphs, you can have bar graphs.
Well, that's what kind of scares me about this rig, the display on it. And when the display craps out, well, basically you got a box of junk.
That's why I went SDR.
Well, you know, the SDRs, they're kind of in the same boat.
No, they're not. I got 1 million computers.
I'll tell you, it's unbelievably hard to find a 2,000 milliamp, plate meter in a Simpson.
Yeah, well, you could use anything. Just put a shunt on it.
Well, I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to look pretty and pristine.
You can't tell the difference. I usually acquire 50 microamp movements, and I can make them into whatever I want.
Well, yeah, but you got to redo the face.
You just swap the faces. Somewhere, program that'll
a few of those.
They had programs with a pen plotter. It would draw the meter face. But like I said, I gave up thermionic emission and pretty much all my analog meters. Not all of them, pretty much all of them. Still got my 260.
Man, I'm still stuck in the 60s.
Still got my matter of fact, I even got my VTVM sponsored.
So do I.
I bought it when I was a child. I just don't have the heart to give that one up.
I still have one of them kicking around here.
I think it's an RCA senior volt ohmist.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. That's an oldie.
This one, I think it was an RCA that had a leather case that went with it. And a 12AU7 tube, if I remember right.
It's a dual triode and a 6AL5 dual rectifier.
I haven't used it in years. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it had a 12AU7 tube, and yeah, there was another one. I can't remember. Six something.
I just told you it's a 6AL5. It's two diodes in the same envelope.
Yeah, and I do believe you're right.
I usually won't say anything unless I'm certain.
Okay.
Yeah, those little tubes were universal detectors back in the day.
I think the 6AL5 was the detector in UHF tuners, if I'm not mistaken. Remember the barrel tuners, the VHF, UHF?
Yeah, dude, they were, and they were also used in a lot of the old amateur radio equipment like the 2B.
I keep trying to forget about vacuum tubes. It's like a nightmare.
Well, if they were still blowing them in the factory, I'd probably still be, building and making my own.
They're too big, too hot and inefficient.
So are most women. But I still love them.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Do you know what the major difference is?
Yeah, you can turn a tube off.
Exactly. Well, you can bias them in the cutoff, I guess.
And now you're getting technical.
Your thermionic emission will cease. Oh, somebody's self-pleasuring.
I think Joe Italiano and his or Retard Joe and his Rainbow Warriors got underneath us here on upper sideband.
Okay, it's 8ED.
WF12.
I'm curious. Hey, Google.
Italiano.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
Oh, that is so funny as hell. Every time I ask that, that's what Google comes up with.
Guys, I gotta pull the switch and get up in the morning. Anyway, we'll look for you. We'll look for you down the log. 7-3 Possum, 7-3 Mike. It's been something. I don't know if it's been fun, but it's been something. This is WF12. 7-3, guys.
Yeah, 7-3, John.
Hey, have a good night, John. Talk to you later there. Good to hear you.
The damn hillbillies are on 45. They're on 42, 45, and 46. What the heck's going on? Roger, FU. I still copy you. We got hillbillies.
2 LYM.
44, 45, and 46.
Girls like a penis. Boys like a vagina. Joey Italiano likes the BBC in his asshole. According to Wikipedia.
What a cluster. La frequency occupado, hillbilly.